Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Technical Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Google Pixel 7a. So this device arrived on my doorstep today, and I am super excited to check this out. So right away, let's get the price out of the way, which is going to be $499. So we do have a price increase of $50 compared to last year with the Pixel 6a, which came in at $449. So again, it might cost a little more, however, we are getting a little more with the A series this year. So talking about the colors that we get in front of us, we do have the sea color. However, there is charcoal, snow, and coral, which is a Google exclusive color. Coral is basically this reddish color. However, I did want to go with this blue color right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this device. Taking a look at the box, we can see the image of the phone in its color. So we have the Google logo, Pixel 7a, Google logo on the left, and then we do get some information right here about the display size, which is 6.1 inches, and we have the 128 gigabyte version. So let's go ahead and open this up. All we have to do is pull these tabs right here. So very simple unboxing. Boom. And now let's go ahead and open this box up. Voila. So here is our Pixel 7a. So on the back portion, we don't get much, so we can go ahead and plop this to the side. However, right here, we are presented with our phone, which we're going to put to the side as well, and take a look at the inside. So we do get a USB-C to USB-C charger, no charging brick included, which is kind of annoying. We also do get a USB-A to USB-C. This is a transfer device, so if you do want to transfer information from a different phone, all you have to do is connect your own cable to it, and then just connect that to the phone. And then we also do get a SIM ejection tool here, which is super nice. So opening it up, we do have some information pamphlets right here, which we really don't need. We do have like a setup guide and all that stuff, help guide, which nobody really needs. So we can go ahead and put all this to the side. All right, before I actually turn on this phone or boot up this phone, I want to do a quick size comparison. So let me go ahead and get a close up for you guys with this sea color, which is super nice. It's looking really nice. I am actually really loving this. I wish they did have it on the 7 Pro series, but again, they don't have it. So right away, I do want to compare it with the 6A right here. Again, the 6A does have a 6.1 inch display as well. Very similar dimensions. However, we do have a different camera array, as you can see. So instead of the glass back that they used with the Pixel 6 series, instead we do get that new aluminum frame around the camera lens with the 7 series. So this is the 7A, which is good to know. Again, we do still get 2 cameras and a flashlight. The layout is the same, however, we do get some different materials. Taking a look at the side, same button placement, looks very similar to last year, and then the front display is the same as well. The left side, we do get our SIM card area right there. However, we do get a matte finish on the sides of the 7A, and we also do get a matte finish on the 6A, but it does feel a little different on the 7A compared to the 6A. So overall, pretty similar devices. They do look really nice, but again, I am really loving the new design of the 7A. So bringing up the 7 Pro right here, just for a size comparison, the 7 Pro is a lot larger. We do get a lot larger camera array. We do have 3 cameras instead of 2, and we also do get a glass back, unlike the Pixel 7a, which has a plastic back, which is okay. So this isn't really a comparison video, I'm just trying to show you so you guys can see the size differences for anyone that is planning on picking up the 7a series. So putting these to the side, let's go ahead and talk about the 7a. We do get a in-display fingerprint sensor, we do get face unlock, here is our volume rocker, our power button, our SIM card area, our SIM card tray, and we also do get our charging port down here. Let's go ahead and get this peeled off real quick. Boom, and here is our Pixel 7a. So the display, we do get a full HD plus display, 1080p by 2400, and we also do get 90 Hz refresh rate, which is really nice compared to last year. We only had 60 Hz. We do get a 13 megapixel front-facing camera, so a nice little selfie camera right there. It is upgraded again, takes better quality pictures, and we also do get the better chip with the 7a. So we do get a lot of new bonuses with the 7a compared to the 6a, and maybe paying that $50 more for the release price, it might actually be worth it. Quickly, let's go ahead and start on with the setup. So welcome to your Pixel, get started. Alright, so I did skip through a couple of the steps, just so I didn't bore you guys that just wanted some account information. However, now we can actually go ahead and set up our fingerprint unlock, which I do want to show you guys. So I already set my password. Go ahead and start. All we have to do is touch and hold, touch and hold, and touch and hold through this process. So very simple process. The fingerprint sensor should work fine. It did work fine with the 6A, just a little glitchy and buggy sometimes. But again, for a device that should be on the budget side of things, this phone should function and work super well. But we will have to see. So now I'm placing the edges. Go ahead and place the right edge. And voila, we do have our fingerprint set up now. So fingerprint added. You can go ahead and add another one. However, we're not going to be doing that right now. And we can also do face unlock. So let's go ahead and get this set up as well. All we have to do is go ahead and lift up the phone and just go ahead and show our face to it. So very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and click start. Alright. And boom. So very nice and simple process. Looks good. I'll go ahead and leave and get reminder. Okay. And now it is getting our phone ready. So gonna wait for this a little bit more and we should be able to finish this process. So now we're gonna go through the tutorial. So very nice. We'll go ahead and skip this since I already know how to do all this. And our device is set up. So here is our Pixel 7a for the first time. So it looks really nice, very clean display, feels really nice in the hand, feels very smooth. This is the first time I'm using it. Again, we are going to be going through the setup process with this phone as well, and also the settings on this phone as well. So let's go ahead and actually check those settings out. So before we actually take a look at these, I do want to talk about the battery. So we do get a 4,300 milliamp hour battery, and we also do get wireless charging enabled, even though we do have that plastic back with this, which I believe the 6A did not have, which was kind of annoying. 4,300 milliamp hours should be plenty for a phone of this size, for a full HD plus display, and also a 90 hertz display. If we can actually go ahead and show our percentage right there. So taking a look at some of the other settings, again, we did check our battery. We do have a battery saver as well, and we also do get some adaptive settings. So we do have adaptive charging and adaptive battery. If we do go back and we do go to our display settings, we can actually go ahead and change the brightness level, and we can turn on adaptive brightness. I am going to go ahead and turn on our light theme so you can actually see the display a little better. But again, we do have a dark theme. If we do go into the settings, we can set a schedule for turning on from sunset to sunrise, which is super good to know as well. If we do check some of the other settings, we do have our colors, adaptive or natural. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in adaptive. And we do have our 90 hertz display turned off right now, which I actually did notice when swiping down in the lock screen, in the home screen of this phone when we did first set it up. So turning this on, we do have a 90 hertz display, and you can definitely feel that from going from 60 hertz to 90 hertz. And this is an adaptive display, so it goes from 60 hertz to 90 hertz, so it doesn't go all the way down, but again, it's still good for saving some battery, which is good to know. So going back, we can go ahead and check out some other settings, but that is basically it. So we also do have a fingerprint and face unlock for security, but again, since we did actually set those up, we don't need to go through that process. Let me go ahead and actually show you the fingerprint sensor and the face unlock on this. So since we did set it up, let's go ahead and try it out. So starting off with the face unlock, all I have to do is turn on my phone, and my phone is unlocked. So as you can see, unlocked by face. I swipe up, and I am in the home screen now. And if we do go ahead and check out the fingerprint sensor, boom. So very nice and simple process. So again, works very nice and well, which is good to know. So both the face unlock and the fingerprint sensor work super well. Alright, so now let's go ahead and head into our camera. If we do check out our camera, again, we do have a front camera, which is 13 megapixels, and we also do get two rear cameras. So we have a 64 megapixel wide angle camera, and then we have a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and these are completely new sensors for the 7A, so the 7 or the 7 Pro did not have these sensors, and again, these are very new. So if we do head into the camera app, alright, we do have an update for this, so let's go ahead and quickly do this update. And then once the update is done, we will go ahead and check out those camera settings. Alright, so the camera update is over, so if we do head back into the camera app, we can go ahead and check out some of our settings. So for our camera, we do get some settings right here for our full image and our wide crop. We're just gonna go ahead and keep it in full image, but what I really wanna check out are the video settings. So for the video, on an A series device, we do get 4K, 60 frames per second recording, and for speech enhancement, it does say for 30 frames a second. So really nice to see that we do get 4K 60. However, one issue that I am thinking right now with my Pixel 7 Pro, I couldn't actually record for too long on 4K 60. It would overheat and the phone would just shut off. It would shut off the camera, it would shut off the recording, which would get super annoying on many occasions. So again, I'm not sure how it's going to work with the 7A. Maybe they might have updated it, made it a little better, but in my opinion, I don't think that's the case, but we will have to wait and see as time goes on. So if we do go ahead and flip the camera around now, and if we do zoom in a little, we can go ahead and see that we do get 4K recording, and we also do get full HD recording at 30 frames or 60 frames, and 4K is only on 30 frames. So kind of a bummer that it is only 4K 60, but we still are able to record in 4K, which is good to know. Again, the cameras should be decent on this. It is Google. They have all the software trickery that you can imagine for taking pictures, and so I do trust their cameras even on an A series device. So overall, this phone looks and feels really nice in the hand. Again, the build quality is okay. We do get a plastic back, we do get an aluminum frame and an aluminum camera frame, and then we also do get a Gorilla Glass 3 screen. So not the best, but it should be fine in most cases. So overall, a pretty nice and decent device. I will go ahead and actually compare this to the Pixel 6a in a nice little speed test video, since this actually does have the Google Tensor G2 chip, which is the one located in the Pixel 7 Pro. It does have the faster chip, the faster display, and the faster RAM with 8 GB of RAM, DDR5. So overall, a pretty nice and decent phone. We'll have to wait and see, just to see how well the $499 price is for an A series device. So again, that'll basically wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.